Epic Hero. I wanted to talk to you today actually about the characters from the novel I'm writing, or I wrote, for NaNoWriMo this year. I do a lot of talking about my life, my habits, like writing and fiction and characters in general on this channel, but I don't do a lot of talking about my characters, who are, of course, near and dear to my heart. And part of that's because I feel like it just won't be that interesting to people. But I've had so many people at this point come up to me, like friends, and be like, I don't know anything about your characters from your books because you don't ever talk about them. This book that I'm writing for NaNoWriMo is a sequel of a book called There's a Werewolf at My School. This is a middle grade series. Harry Wolfgang is an awkward bookworm with more than his share of bad luck. But when his strangely wizard-esque principal tells him there's a werewolf at his middle school, Harry and his misfit friends have to use their weird and strangely fairy-like abilities to track down who the werewolf is before time runs out. And here's Harry right there. He is your main character, also the main character of the sequel. He's like moody, but he's also like shy. So he has anger issues and he'll lash out at someone or at his parents or just at the wall or a table or a window. He's just sort of like troubled, and part of that is based on the fact that he's a werewolf. He doesn't know what to do with a lot of these feelings that he has bottled up inside of him about his identity. And through the book he does end up talking to his parents about them, talking to different people about them. And this kid in the background here is called Spade, and he's lots of fun because he is your gnome. So he's like really proud and a lot of like typical dwarf-like qualities, like grouchy, and he like swears a lot, but like fake swear words. He starts out being an enemy of Harry's just because they're both very aggressive. Plus he likes to pick on Harry's best friend, and Harry likes to defend him. It's Harry, Spade, and then Harry's best friend Taylor, who is secretly an elf. Taylor is my personal favorite character, and a lot of people's favorite characters actually. He feels like the most real to me for some reason. He's also the most sensitive. He doesn't really care like Harry and Spade do, like what other people think of him. He's very loyal to Harry. He's very sensitive of other people's feelings. He likes art and sewing and crafting because he was an elf. The three of them together like make up this really fun triad of like misfit friends, and not just because one has one powers, one has other powers, but just their personalities. The calm, kind of angry, sullen leader, and then the grouchy but secretly cares like character. I love that stereotype. And then there's the other character who's just like openly sweet. It says Lily, who's another girl at their middle school that Harry has a crush on. Troy, who's her boyfriend. Owen, who's like sort of this mean, quiet kid, and his like sidekick, like henchman guy. Yeah, and then Violet, this like emo girl who always says weird things and has all these conspiracy theories. Now Violet and Lily especially, although also Troy and a new character, show up in the book I'm writing now, which is a sequel. We've just barely introduced them in here, and then as those three become friends and they save the day and they go on to form a club together called Myth, they decide to start trying to recruit other people into their club and find more mythological creatures. And that's where they start engaging with the rest of the school. And Lily and Violet and another female character who we haven't named for sure yet become big players. And it's really fun for me, and it's also what I did last NaNoWriMo with the sequel to Fairy Tale, adding a bunch of more female characters into my stuff. Now it's got Lily, who's a mermaid, but nobody knows except Harry knows. They're trying to recruit her. And they've got Violet. I'm not going to talk to you about if any of these other kids have mythological creature abilities or not yet, but you've got Violet, and she is quickly becoming my second favorite character to Taylor because she's like really nihilistic. She's like super dry. She's always doing like the weirdest random things in the corner. I'm trying not to like fall into any stereotypes because she is Asian, and I don't want it to be that stereotype where it's like the weird magic of, you know, China and Asia and stuff. Like weird creepiness and weirdness. I don't want it to be like that. She really is just supposed to be kind of like your typical teenage. I even had to shift last minute before we published this book and like change ethnicities and stuff a lot of characters because I only had white characters. Still, Taylor, Harry, and Spade are all white, although Spade is from Ireland. I think every other character in the book, in the series, is a different ethnicity. Lily is Latina, her friend Carmen is Latina, Violet is Asian American, and Troy is African American. I am currently, as I'm filming this video, doing NaNoWriMo for it, and I am like 5,000 words behind, and it's only week 1. So we'll see what happens with that, but I'm excited to share the sequel with you. I'm excited to share the first book with you if you haven't read it. It's, to me, really fun, really like heartwarming. It's fun for me to be able to be a part of that. Reminiscent back to Percy Jackson, reminiscent to, for me, like even the Encyclopedia Brown books I used to read, and like the Mrs. Piggle Wiggle books I used to read when I was little. If you guys have heard of any of those, I just love the world of kids books, and I feel like writing these kind of lets me continue to be a part of it even as an adult. Write in the comments below who's your favorite character, and if you would like to draw fan art for them. If you do draw fan art for them, just message me with it either on my Facebook or Instagram, The Epic Place, and I will feature it on my Instagram account and tag you, because I just can't wait. I feel like these characters, they just need fan art drawn of them. So let me know if you want to do that, but either way, until I see you again, please always remember that we are epic heroes today and every day of our lives, and I'll see you in the next video.